Like and subscribe!
Good evening, boys and girls. This is your host, Killer J, back with another video. Today we're going to talk about Splatoon 3. Is this a $60 DLC? So in Splatoon 3, essentially you've got multiple different modes, such as Turf War, which is your standard 4 versus 4 multiplayer. You've got ranked multiplayer, such as Rainmaker. And you've also got Salmon Run and the single player mode. Single player mode is more or less what you would expect. It's a really fun experience. There's a lot of great puzzles, but there's not a whole lot that will keep you coming back for more. Once it's done, it's done. You're probably going to move on to other things like Turf War. Then of course you have the new game modes. I haven't played them all, but the ones that I have played, my favorite is Rainmaker. It's kind of like Control, where you basically have to push this golden item forward and kind of like capture the flag, except you're capturing it on your enemy's turf, which is a really fun game mode altogether. I absolutely love Rainmaker. And then of course, every so often you have the Splatfest, which is where the majority of these videos are coming from, which is the Splatfest that just ended. So, of course, there are so many different things about this game that make it better than its predecessor. For instance, there's a lot more social aspect, although you still are confined to the Nintendo Switch app on your phone in order to communicate with your friends. But there are other things that you can do, such as decorate your own locker, which other friends can see. You can express your personality. There are quite a few different weapons in this game compared to the previous ones, such as the bow, and my personal favorite, which is a katana. It's almost like a windshield wiper. It is insanely fun. Then of course you've got your classic staples. You've got new specials, such as one that basically turns into a crab tank, and the hammer comes back. All in all, this is definitely not a huge new game. Like, it's more or less the same things that make Splatoon a really fun experience. Everything that you'd expect is back. So there's not a whole lot of new features compared to those predecessors. It's more or less a refinement of the original game. I mean, this game is a solid 60. Like, I have not experienced any slowdowns whatsoever. There is nothing negative that I could say about the performance of the game. The graphics look amazing. The different maps that you can play on in Turf War, absolutely stunning. And just like the other two Splatoons, each hour you get more maps to play. So if you get bored of the maps that you're on now, wait an hour, come back, and it'll refresh. All in all, this is a fun experience. If you've never experienced Splatoon 2 or the original on the Wii U, and let's be honest, you probably didn't, this is worth your time. This is worth $60. Even if there's not a whole lot of modes compared to the original game, there's a lot of things in this game to make it a complete package and to make it worth your $60. So I don't think that it's DLC. I think this game is certainly has enough to stand on its own. There's a lot of customization, new weapons, new game modes. There's a lot here. The single player is good. Nothing perfect to write home about, but it's a good experience. All in all, I recommend this game, Flying Colors. It is 100% the game that every time you play it, it just keeps drawing you back in. Like, I gotta play a few more matches before I get done tonight. And of course, this is the new game mode, Rainmaker. It is so much fun. If you guys see it, please give it a try. Chances are you're gonna absolutely love it. And as always, guys, if you like what you see, why not subscribe? Show me some love.